Hello everybody, hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. So guys, finally I am answering one of the most important doubts and something of worry, scare or something that has been bombarded on my Instagram, on my YouTube comments everywhere, and obviously a very valid doubt regarding the Christ University Yashwantpur campus and most importantly regarding the student accommodation. So guys, this is going to be an update video. Make sure you watch this video till the very end to know each and every detail or information or something which can definitely help you. So make sure you watch this video till the very end. If you like this video, please smash the like button. Please comment below if you have any doubts, questions, queries, and I will surely try replying. Let's get started. Alright, so before I even get started, firstly, apologies from my side. I am really very sorry for not giving you an update, but there are multiple reasons for the same. First of them is delays. Second is deal problems, and third is construction delays. So basically I have been in Bangalore for more than a month now, and I have been in touch with a lot of people who promised me that they are coming up with PGs or they're setting up something or they're planning something. So I just kept waiting for them to the moment that they set up, I can quickly go record a video and show it to you guys. So I just kept waiting for that, and that is the reason I was waiting for the best opportunity to literally have the video and put it up rather than just doing anything like that. So that's the reason I kept saying 4 days, 5 days, 10 days, but again, just like I was delaying it for you people, I was being delayed by somebody else. Secondly, and an actual problem that it's not even the mistake of the people who are planning to buy up or lease properties there and set up PGs for you all. It is that none of the deals are actually going through. I don't know how many of you know how the PG system works. So one of them is like people actually buy the land, set up the whole building, and then put up a PG. The other is people lease lands. So big companies will lease lands and then or lease buildings, and then they will set up the PG, and these go on for years and years together. So even though there are a few buildings that are available around the campus, some of the deal problems are happening with maybe price or maybe with construction or whatever that is, and that is the reason why it is getting delayed. And third is obviously the construction delays. Some of them have actually decided to buy up land, set up a building and set up PGs for you all, because naturally everybody knows that there is a demand and it's just for you people right now, but next year, next to next year, they're going to be like new first years, and again in the third year will be like when the campus is running at its maximum capacity. So everybody knows there is demand and everybody wants to make money off that, but unfortunately like everything is getting delayed. And obviously for those of you who know how constructions work, nothing can be built overnight. Even your campus right now is being still constructed. Yes, all the major important parts of your campus are ready and ready to welcome you, be it the academic block or the hostels, but still minor work here and there and would keep going on. So that is the reason I am again very sorry for not giving you an update. Sorry from the bottom of my heart, but here it is. But rather than stretching more to the problem, let's just discuss the solutions to the problem. So I have very easily categorized it into three different parts, which is hostels, apartments and PGs. So for all those people who have already gotten the Christ University hostels in Yashwantpur campus, be it boys or girls, whether it's a double sharing, triple sharing, whatever that is, please stick to that, and that is where your headache or problem is solved. So congratulations on that. Second thing that I would propose to you all is to look for apartments around Christ University Yashwantpur campus. So there is Dhruva Coral, there is Dhruva Bliss, Shobha Garrison, Satwa Opus, and a lot of standalone buildings that are there that has 2 BHKs, 3 BHKs, all of that. You go on the internet, you would find them. Now naturally with apartments there are certain pros and cons that come in, and I've been conversing with parents on a day-to-day basis. So one of the pros or advantages of moving to an apartment is that, see, you move in for a long term. You all know that you're going to be in Christ University Yashwantpur campus for the next 3 years. So if you move into an apartment, everything is sorted from like the day one itself. What happens usually in the life of a student is that if you go to a hostel, 1 year you stay in the hostel and then next year you get bored of it and you move to an apartment. For others who stay in PG, a lot of the ones who become seniors like second years, third years, they again move to an apartment. There are multiple reasons for them, but one of the major reasons is freedom. So as you grow old and the system and the area around, you want to get your freedom. And that is equally valid for both boys and girls, and that is the reason you would see whichever campus of Christ University, second years, third years, usually stay in apartments. And that is the reason I would suggest that you yourself can be looking into an apartment from the first year itself. Now this naturally also has some cons with it. Number one con is that initial settling is going to take you a while. That means once you go into an apartment, if you get a semi-furnished apartment, that's great. If you get a fully furnished apartment, that's amazing. But usually a lot of times you will not get like even semi-furnished apartments, which will be like it's just an empty area and you need to set it up. That means you need to buy a bed, a mattress, a cupboard, all of those things. So initially settling could take you a while. Secondly is finding flatmates. I know a lot of WhatsApp groups have already been created and a lot of people are on a day-to-day basis conversing with their future classmates, and that's great. But again, finding flatmates can be tough. Along with finding flatmates, another very important thing that can happen is you might not click with a flatmate. So right now you're on WhatsApp group chatting and you made friends, but once you move to an apartment you realize, oh my god, I'm not liking this person, or we don't go well together, or this or that, and that's when people start moving out, moving in, and all of that, and that is the reason it's a problem. And that is the reason usually both parents and students prefer to stay in a PG, wherein you understand the system, make friends, and then once you've found your core group or your friends, then you move to an apartment and all of that. See, there are both pros and cons to apartments, but if I see it like, if you set up the apartment in the first year itself, you're sorted for the next 3 years. That means you don't need to move out of in the second year or in the third year, or look for places here and there. In the first year itself you get the apartment. But with that comes the problem of food. So if you're staying in an apartment, how do you manage food? One of the things is that you can actually set up a kitchen, and you would get cooks around. All the Shobha Garrison and all have part-time cooks, that go from flat to flat, keep cooking food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all of that. So you can set up a cook for yourself, and they can cook you for you. Another thing that I was suggesting to recently one of the parents that I was talking to is that you don't need to set up a cook, or in fact even the kitchen. You take an apartment with the friends, maybe your local friends or somebody who's coming from the same school, same town, and you stay there. But don't set up the kitchen, and let the students eat from the college canteens and here and there. And once they have settled in and everything is manageable, then is when they can go on to investing in a stove and buying the groceries and asking for a cook to come and make the food. All of the names that I've given and even more that you will find on Google Maps are very around the campus, so it wouldn't take you a lot of hard work to find those things. So yes, if you can consider apartments, you should totally do. Now moving to the most important part, which is PGs, which is generally the most comfortable thing that everybody is looking for. Everything is sorted there, you just have to come, move in, and everything is comfortable. But unfortunately guys, around the campus there are not a lot of PGs. I was literally waiting for some PGs to come up which is just opposite the campus, so 5 minutes walk or 2 minutes walk, but unfortunately I have not been able to get any. But that doesn't mean that there is the end of PGs in Bangalore itself, or you'll not get a place to stay and all that, but it's just that you need to expand your search a little farther. That means the little inconvenience that we've always talked about is going to come with the new campus is that you might have to travel. Now I am just directly going to tell you the areas where you should start looking in for PGs, and you will, trust me, find a lot of them. One of the areas is Matikere area. There is a lot of PGs both for boys and girls. The other, when you are searching for PGs, don't search for PGs like PGs around Christ University Yeshwanthpur campus. Please search for PGs around MS Ramaya Institute. Now MS Ramaya is one of the very oldest institutes in Bangalore, and it's near to Orion Mall. Yes, from Christ Yeshwanthpur it's about 10 kilometers away, but that is a very well student area around, and around that you will get both apartments, PGs, all that, both for boys and girls. So that can be one of the areas where you can look at. Yes, traveling 10 kilometers a day means about like 35-40 minutes of travel up and down, but usually I feel that a lot of Christites who are not being able to get a place, they will be staying near to MS Ramaya Institute or Matikere area. And if you have company to travel up and down, that is fine. So I mean, you'll have to manage that. So these are the two hot areas that where you can look for PGs, and you'll, trust me, find them. At the same time, there is Orion Mall and ISKCON Temple. This comes again near the Sandal Soap Factory area, and you can start searching for PGs around Orion Mall, you can start searching for PGs around ISKCON Temple, or you can start searching for PGs in Yeshwanthpur. You will get them both for boys and girls. The only little drawback here, and why I was not recommending you all of this before, was that this involves travel of 10 kilometers, which initially I thought that if students can avoid that, that will be great. Okay, and I was just attempting for that, but now that there is not a lot of solutions to this, so Matikere area, MS Ramaya Institute, Orion Mall, ISKCON Temple, Yeshwanthpur area is the thing that you should be looking at, and that is a very well student area around. And in fact, it will be better because Nagasandra area is still going to get developed, but the Yeshwanthpur area or the Sandal Soap area is already developed. So it's just you go to college, come back, and then around that area you are staying in a lively area near to Orion Mall and all that, and you'll feel that there's a lot of life. Another suggestion that I would give, now that I have expanded your horizon to a 10-kilometer thing, that doesn't mean that in between Christ Yeshwanthpur campus and 10-kilometer thing, there are no PGs available. Yes, there are PGs available 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers away, but my suggestion for you that would be to please follow the metro line. Now you know that the end point of the metro line is Nagasandra. From Nagasandra, if you move backwards towards Orion or Yeshwanthpur Mall, you would find in between stations like Jalalahalli, Pina Industries, and a lot more of them. So you can even try finding for of PGs around this area. This will come approximately in the radius of 4 to 5 kilometers away from the campus. Again, a travel of approximately 25 to 30 minutes, okay, maybe by an auto or something. But just because why am I telling you to follow the metro line is because it's very convenient with the metro line, and along with that it's very cheap. Okay, metros would not cost you a bomb like traveling by an auto or a cab would. At the same time, now that I've conversed with a lot of students are also looking for temporary stays. That means some of them have got relatives, some of them have made friends, are planning to book like Airbnb for 30 days, 40 days, because naturally a lot of PGs that are saying that they're not gonna come up, some of them are actually going to come up in 1 or 2 months, and just by that time you'll get PG, so you can definitely move into the PGs near to the campus, or once you're staying with relatives or Airbnbs, until the time you can come aram say to the college and then hunt for apartments, good ones, and then settle once and for good. So these are temporary stays options that you have. At the same time, I know there are people who are moving towards like Indranagar area and every day going to be doing like an up and down with metro, and they are ready to travel, so you can be looking into that area. Indranagar is a very good area of Bangalore, even for that matter even Yashwantpur is. So if you get anything around that area, you can stay. With all the PGs and everything, I would suggest you not to try signing a 1-year contract if possible. Usually all the PG people will have like a 1-year lock-in, and they will not refund you back your security if you're moving before 1 year and all that. But if possible, try if that can be possible, because I genuinely know maybe a few PGs come up around November, December time, and which is just like 2 to 3 months into college, and you can just quickly move from there and move this side around, and then you don't have to travel a lot. Even worst case scenario, like nothing comes up around, which is worst case, you can still travel for 1 year, and then when everything is set up, you can come this side and stay near to the campus. This is the little inconvenience, but probably this is the only solution that we have right now. There is nothing else that we can do. A lot of people were thinking to stay near Christ University Central Campus and travel every day, but trust me guys, that will be a very tough task. I can only suggest you to stay anywhere near the metro line, because that is convenient. You stay anywhere near to the metro line, get to the metro line and move to Nagasandra, and from Nagasandra take an auto 1.5 kilometers inside, get to Christ. So this is all possible and doable. But if you're staying near Christ University Central Campus or anywhere, that will be very, very tough for you, because you need to take a cab, move to a metro station which is not near anyways, and then from that metro station move to Nagasandra, which is a lot of travel, and then from Nagasandra move to college and then come back. Oh my god, don't even try that. So these are the only solutions that I have. At the same time guys, even though my work is done, but I'm still going to be in Bangalore and wait for anything to come up. If anything comes up and I'm contacted, I will quickly go shoot a video and put it up for you people. And if something comes up even at the last moment, we can still keep our options open. But again, you guys should narrow down on your searches. I know that the vibe of Yashwantpur campus is great, because all the students are helping each other out. You guys have made WhatsApp groups sharing in details related to apartments, accommodations. So yeah, this is the time when you need to be in support of each other and work it out. So that's all I have guys. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. If you like this video, please smash the like button. Comment below if you have any doubts, questions, queries. I will surely try helping you out. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Take care guys. Bye bye. I'll see you soon with another video.